Okay, hi everybody, Renegade 67-8 here with some more Rush Duel Masochist. I made some changes to the wheel, but to see the wheel we need to win some games. So, instead of wasting time talking, let's waste time losing. Yeah! Can we win? Round 2. Let's do it. How much I'm going to play today? There's no setting up the deck, so maybe like 10 games? Maybe more, maybe less. I mean, it depends. If we win, that could change things. If we lose, I mean, it wouldn't change much, but how do people in rookie rank have all these things completed? I don't understand. Because can you D-rank to rookie? I thought you couldn't. I thought once you hit bronze, you're just in bronze, right? That's my understanding. These could be speed players, but I'm not a speed player. We're going second. That's pretty good, I think, because it means... I mean, going first is normally better, but going second is better because we have the first chance to do damage, and because we're playing bad cards, that's probably more important. So if the opponent bricks, we can capitalize. That's still kind of true, even if we go first, but... Are they just going to leave that in attack mode? Oh. Oh. Oh, well, we're already fucked. I'd say a smart play would have been to set the 1500 probably, but... we're already fucked, aren't we? We can out Blue Eyes, but... I guess we just set our shittest cards. So, Torta doesn't out it, but we do have a 7-0 Magician that can eventually kill Blue Eyes. That said, if you're a new Rush Duel player, how do you have Blue Eyes? I don't have Blue Eyes on my account, because I was away from the game for a while, and by the time I came back, the event was gone. I don't have what's called Buster Blader either. I don't have either. I can deal with the Harpy Lady pretty easily with Torna, at least. They have 3 back row. Love to see it. It's not very realistic that we win deck out, because if we're setting monsters every turn, that won't happen. But we probably keep one-sided, I don't know, in our hand. It kind of sucks to set Gazelle, but I think we have a decent number of 15s, and this is an actual important card, so... We'll set the Gazelle. I think we'll just hold the one-side reverse for deck out reasons? Sure. If he has back removal, I don't want him to be able to use it. I want it to clog his hand. No, because if he has back removal, I want him to use it so he sets more cards, right? I don't know. If I hold the back row in my hand... If I set it, he might be afraid of, like, widespread or something, but I don't have that. Yeah, this is kind of what I want. I want him to use up cards. The problem is this is Dragius. This is the card that makes us lose the game really fast. We now have 1 turn. Oh, it's great to see that milled. We just need them to mill all their good cards. So, there are 1,500 defenders now. That could have been punished. So we have 1 turn, basically, to draw SRM. And even if we do, we still lose, I think? Is this a spellcaster? No. Do we have a Thunder type? No. So... that's a game loss. Even if we set 3, they could break through. In theory, they could take it easy on us, but realistically... we probably should have set one-side reverse there. I guess the main reason I didn't is because I'm like, well, he can't break set 3 pass, right? So I don't want him to free up his hand, so I can draw more cards more quicker. There's a debate to be made. Let's just play another game. I have got some lifetime mission rewards. I could theoretically get Dark Magician or what's it called? Missions of Valkyria if I wanted to, but I don't want freebies. I'm good at this game. I'm doing it the hard way, and by that I mean I'm waiting for my opponent to break. Oh my god, they have a fusion deck, so I'm screwed. If they have, I got one of my bosses, but if they have a fusion deck, that means probably side draw. Probably free-to-play side draw, I would imagine, which is still going to kick my ass. They're running 37 cards, so maybe they're bricking. Maybe they could brick. If they also went first. If they're side draw, and they went first... Okay, that is brick adjacent. And we can kind of capitalize on that. It's unfortunate this is 800. That kind of sucks, but we definitely go all in here, right? Because this trap is never going to come up. So... no fear of the back row. We need as much damage as possible. Changes things battle position. No good back row, please. Thank you. First blood! We got first. See, this is why it's better to go second. Better chance of going... I mean, it's debatable, because if the opponent bricked the same way... The difference is they would have cleared one of our guys, so... I think going second is better right now. Hard to say. If they brick again, maybe we can do something. Your life points are low. We still have SRM in the deck. 1500, not great to see. They set another back row. That means... Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! All they have is a back row. They bricked so hard! Ah! Yes! What did I say? The opponents in these lower ranks, they'll build decks bad, they'll brick, and we actually get to win games! Yeah! Hold on. One win, one loss, like last time. Maybe our luck will be better. This win feels real, though. Because, yeah, our last, what's it called? Last time, our win came because the other guy just decided not to play. Because they were doing their daily Yugioh thing, I believe. But this time, we got a real win. The opponent bricked, but it's a real win. Build a better deck, scrub. Nice. All right, I will. That's what's so good about these Masochist challenges. When you do win, oh, it feels so good. Okay, I get to explain my new wheel now. I'll see you over there. Oh, that's right. I gotta leave this part in. There could be something here. Right? I could get a skill. We're not gonna use that. That's getting disenchanted. If we get the Ancillary from actually fighting Yugioh from the Legendary Duelist reward, I'll get to use it. Because that can happen. But we're not going to use the rank up Ancillary. Rank up! Rookie rank 3! Let's go! I gotta remember that I cut after I show all this stuff. Cool! Now I can cut. Okay, I gotta learn the flow of winning. It's not gonna happen very often for a while. But that's the idea. Okay, so let me explain what's changed with regards to the wheel. So you can probably notice that selection box 01 and 02 are smaller. So what I've decided is that I think it feels really bad to like spin a selection box and just get like a 1/3 or a piece of heart. That was my idea, but there's so many slices and we're going to be winning so infrequently at the beginning that if we spin one of those early on, the time it's going to take to get 3 of those potentially is crazy. That feels too bad. So instead what I've done is I've changed the weighting on them so that now they show up a 1/4 of the time. If I roll them, I get the whole selection box, but they show up a 1/4 of the time. I think that's fair for weighting wise because they have four times as many cards, so they get a 1/4 of a slice of the pie. Now, statistically, I looked up the math, and like this is still more likely to give me bang for my buck than the way that I was doing it. I would need to make them like a 1/10 of the pie for it to even out, but like who cares about that? I make up my own rules, right? Also, though, when it comes to box resets, right? Because whenever you go open a pack, this probably won't matter for a theoretically long time, but eventually, if you keep opening packs from a box, you hit an inevitability where you're going to guarantee yourself one of all the good stuff. And that's no fun, in my opinion, right? One way to do it is to reset the box every time you ever open a pack, but that's also, like, I don't know, I don't want to say it's too random. What I mean is that I think there's a certain level of fun that is gained from knowing you can go deeper. Like, oh, last time's a whiff, this time definitely is going to be something good, right? I think there's a certain level of joy in that. So instead I have like percentile reset wheels, which we'll get to after we roll this if we need to, depending on if we have any repeats. And the idea will be that if there's a box that we roll where we've already opened packs from it, we'll roll like a wheel, and basically, depending on how far in we are into the box, will depend on how likely we reset it. Like, if we've only opened a couple packs, then there'll be only a 10% chance to reset the box. But if we've opened like half the packs in the box, then there'll be a 50% chance to reset the box. So, theoretically, you know, we won't get down that low, but in theory, if we've opened like 90% of the packs, and there's a 90% chance to reset the box. Mathematically, if we actually get that far without resetting the box, that's a mathematical miracle, but that's the idea behind it. But first we'll have to see what we roll. What are we going to get? These are big spins. First real win, too, so... Okay, Genesis Maximum. Have we already opened Genesis Maximum? Let me check real quick. You're going to hear some noises, but I'm going to keep the screen on the wheel spin for a second. Genesis Maximum. Do we have we opened Genesis Maximum? When it decides to load 5,000 years from now. Go to just the rush boxes. Where is the Genesis Maximum? That's an early one. Have we opened this at all? It wasn't in our starters. We did open one Genesis Maximum. Okay. This was the one pack we opened. That's right, when we won last time. And now it's the same pack that we got again. That's kind of a funny coincidence. Okay, so now I can show you... Is this a super mini or... This is a regular mini, because there's different wheels depending on the size of the box, because 90%, 10% percentages change, right? So, this is a regular box. So, we're going to go to Rush Box Reset, and we're going to click this to see if we reset the box or we delve deeper. This is the idea. And, of course, we delve deeper for now. Isn't it supposed to show a thing that says you get X? Maybe because I did the thing so it doesn't show, like, a specific text. But whatever. We get delve deeper, so we're delving deeper. Okay, Genesis Maximum. This pack was kind of kind to us last time, I think. Let's hope to get something good again. Essel would be alright. Just any kind of boss-ish monster. There's a couple 2500s, 2400. A 2001 tribute would even be decent. I'm just looking at some of the stuff over here on the side. 1500s would be okay. Another boss, I mean, it would invalidate SRM potentially, but like, just good stuff. Just give me some good stuff. We really need some good stuff right now, you know? Oh, it's a shiny. Faith Bird, that's great. That's going right in. Light Sorcerer, another 15 going right in. Okay, that's our SR. Sensor Duckbill. That gives us a Thunder for the Thunder Trap, potentially. Place one card for your hand at the bottom of your deck. I don't know if I have a Thunder type monster. For now, that doesn't do anything, but that'll be good if we eventually get Thunder bosses. Recursion like that is great. But, okay. Let's jump to the deck, then. Okay, so we always put our second Faith Bird. Wow, we actually already have a double. That's funny. And we're always going to put Light Sork in here. Ignore the Answer. That doesn't exist. Do we put Duckbill in? First of all, what are we taking out? This is the worst card, so we're going to get rid of this. Although, I do wonder if we want to keep some of these crappy monsters over the spell traps. What are our Thunders? Hold on. Thunder. If I go to Thunder... We just have the Duckbill, that's it. Which isn't really enough, probably. We definitely don't have any level A Aquas, though, so this is a useless card. Whereas these can at least be tribute fodder, right? Some traps are okay, because they can at least fool my opponent into thinking I have stuff. They can also let us filter our hand quicker so we can get to our good cards. But a completely useless trap like this... What's our rookie lineup? It's going to be super high, right? Because we have almost no bosses. So it's arguable that we actually want to keep some of these spell traps, even if they're useless, so that we can empty our hand and draw our good cards faster. So I think for now, we do just replace the low levels. Just because we have 2 high levels, period, right? Which is not great. This Psychic Track theoretically could gain us life points, but realistically not. The 1000 defense could come up. This Aqua is not going to come up, so is that the worst card? It looks like that's the worst card, right? From what I can tell. This can come up, I think. Do we have beasts? Hold on, what's our beasts? No. So for now, this cannot come up. And because it can't come up, that means it's not worth running, because it's just a 100-100. So this is actually the worst card at the moment. So cut this, and keep these spell traps. Do I play the Duck Bell? It's an 800-600, and it theoretically combos... Well, it doesn't combo with this because I need 2, but it combos with this. In theory, it could come up, which means we should be playing this instead of something that won't ever come up, such as Bubbly Elf. Does that all sound right? Because it's got a higher defense stat. Sure. Let's go with that for now. It's not a great replacement, but I'll take it. Yeah, let's go with that for now. Let's get back into some games then. We got more 1500s, so that's good enough for me for now. Some real spell traps would also be nice, but, you know. Unfortunately, there aren't that many real spell traps in the high-level play, but there's some, like, kind of real in the low-level play that we don't really have either. Ironically, this would be better for high-level play, Return is, but, you know. Okay, game number 3 of the day. Can we win some more, or will we continue to lose? If we can win 2 in a row, that would be a miracle. I think it's too early to be winning that many games. So, will our opponent brick? Or will we lose as expected? Oh gosh, we need to win 2 games to rank up? Eventually, I do want to get off of Rush on 7's road, but I'm gonna need more, like, because I want more bosses, right? I want multiple bosses to play. 2 is so low. Okay, so we can kind of punish this. Sort of. We can use Torna to deal some damage. We have to discard a card. We want to be drawing our cards as quickly as possible, so we'll keep Return. It could come up. And then the card we discard... is it better to keep the 800 Defender? Or the 1400, like... I think it's better to keep the 800, so here's what we're going to do. Hold on. Or do we have to discard the trap card if we want a full board? I think we have to discard the trap card. Math. Yeah, we do have to discard the trap card. That's unfortunate. That is really shitty. Like, really shitty. I wonder if we summon the 800 just to try to clear it. Probably not. I was really hoping for a better outcome than 300 damage. But I guess I'll take it. So the trap doesn't seem to be anything. That's nice. For now. We have a way to beat set 3 pass, but it kind of sucks when their monsters are summoning are this weak. Block attack. Oh shit. There goes one of our 2 bosses. Okay, so it didn't matter. Based on order of operations here. So he has no bosses himself. Can we take advantage of stuff? Well, here's the thing. I don't want him to unbrick, right? Because I want to draw my cards faster than he draws his cards. The problem is I have both Seraph and Gazelle. I have more 1500s. I want him to not get any bosses, because if he gets a boss, it gets harder for me to come back. And just clearing one of his monsters does basically nothing. So, if we just set our bad cards here. I hate setting this, but Seraph is important for SRM combos. We want to draw our SRM and help and, like, defeat his stuff before he unbricks and draws a boss. He has no boss right now. I need him to keep bricking on low levels. They're decently statted, but we have a one-sided reverse, so if we can pull an SRM, he's no bosses. See, this is what I need. If I have an SRM, I can do a big chunk of damage, and then with a one-sided reverse, maybe do enough to, like, win. There's the SRM. Now we can make some plays. Hopefully he has not drawn, like, a good card. We have two 1500s. I know his full hand is bricked, so there's not really a point in clearing his whole board. I should get the strongest board possible, though, right? I should do as much damage here as possible. We have a dark, a wind, an earth, and a light. So we have all the attributes we need. I think we're just going to summon the SRM. No, we should, in case he gets a boss, we should clear the... This is tough. I think what we're going to do, because I don't want... We're just going to get rid of this, actually. I'm just going to do maximum damage. I don't want him to be able to draw a boss easily. Which, it's debatable. But I can't clear his whole board anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to summon these. I'm going to do this. And I'm going to get maximum damage here. And I'm not going to trade because that would be stupid. Now, if he wants to trade, okay. But if he switches to defense mode, then I can easily clear them. Elegant Egotist. Okay, he has bosses now. So our plan is going to fail. Turn 6 onward, show and win attribute Wing Beast with 2100 attack and 0 defense. Send 2 cards to top of your deck to graveyard. You can add on Harper Graveyard if you use 7 card. So, we're going to get screwed here. Because he can go up to 2600 by recycling to Wing Beast. Ah, no, he's got real back row. He actually only has 1 Wing Beast. Or is it just 2 Win attribute monsters in general? No, it has to be Wing Beast, but he can out us with this, which means we are out of bosses in our deck. We still have no deck recycling, so we probably lose here. He's playing so many bad cards. I mean, the Steel Array is good. This one's bad, but it might be okay for low-level combat. Block attack. So many bad cards, not worth playing. How did I not take damage? Oh, that's part of the Elegant Egotist skill, that's right. I don't take damage. There's no winning this game, right? Both our bosses are gone. We have no deck reshuffling. Yeah, there's no winning this game, so we can just get out. Because we can clear the 15s, but we'll never be able to clear the 2100. We can get out. Let me double check that, make sure my math isn't wrong. I don't believe we can ever clear a 2100 without Torno or SRM at the moment. Yeah, no. Once those are gone, they're gone. So, another game. That one was looking okay at first. But unfortunately, it's better when our opponent bricks on high levels than it is low levels. Because if we brick on low levels, then we have to be able to beat set free pass. And we have a bit of being able to beat that, but not enough. Okay, they're playing a basic deck, but they have an extra deck. That's not a good sign. Why would they play Rush on Oblivion with an extra deck? Whatever this is not a great build, but... I mean, it could be the Ether Fusions? Why is there 4? That suggests to me Sidra. Like, Sidra with Rush on Oblivion? It's crazy. Why would you do Sidra Rush on Oblivion? We're going second. It's a good sign. Oh, they have 40 cards. Also a good sign. So, maybe... No, they have 40... Hold on. 42 cards. They're playing Maximum Rush on Oblivion. Maximum brick potential. Please brick on high levels and spell traps, and don't have stuff. Let me attack you directly. Yes, this is how we will win games. And another 1500. We have to go for maximum aggro, right? We at least try to. Oh man, these are both 800s. That fucking sucks. But we need to put them on a 2-turn clock, right? We need to try to kill them immediately. If their thing has more than 800 defense and we can't do damage, that's unfortunate. But I gotta go for the clock. Gotta go for the clock. They set a 16. We actually would not have been able to clear that if they just normal summoned it. I definitely agree with setting it there. Don't get me wrong. I don't know. It's just one monster with 0 defense. No, I think they should have normal summoned that. Because it's 1600, right? You can hope your opponent bricked on low levels. Whereas otherwise, if they get low levels, they're going to clear you. Oh, are they playing Matarion stuff? Fusions? Actor fusions with that stuff? It'd be so funny if that was like... No, okay, they do have a high level. Okay, but we've got them down to 3000, which is a good start. Pierce does nothing. But that's okay. So they just got a bunch of garbage in their deck. So maybe we can beat them. They did not send a Galaxy type normal, right? So they didn't. So they're just going to do maximum damage here. They have no back row, it seems. We need exactly SRM, unfortunately. Or we can't clear this. If we put these to defense position, they can beat over us pretty easily. But if we keep them in attack position, we're going to take a bunch of damage. So this is unfortunate. We have a choice to make, right? I mean, we have to wall up here. We can't afford to take 1,000,000 damage. Because we want him to be summoning weenies to be trying to clear our guys, so... He just used up his Pierce, so that's good to see. My opponent's definitely playing a bad deck. Better than ours, I'm sure, but with our SRM, we can maybe do enough damage, especially if he like leaves an imaginary actor in attack position, for example. If he's going to summon an imaginary actor just to clear our 1500s, that would be great to see. If he summons a second boss, that would be awful. Like, we cannot deal with 2 of these Universe Dias, right? We just can't deal with them at all. We're probably not going to be decking out this guy because... oh, he's going to gain life points. Fuck! That's terrible. We're probably not going to be decking out this guy because he's got way more cards than us, even though he's using them all every turn. But the fact that he left this in attack mode means we could do a bajillion damage, potentially. It's a mistake. You would use the 13 to clear the 15 attack with the 22 into the unknown. Can only beat one of these because Torna won't kill this. We can, like, hypothetically do some damage to him with high defense sets. I want to draw more cards, but I also just generally want to get to it as fast as possible, so... Granted, these are kind of our best defense sets anyways. The reason I don't want to summon and, like, you know, take a 1000 here is because if I do that, he can clap back at me, right? Which, maybe that doesn't matter. Maybe I should take the 1000 now. But if I leave a monster face up and he sends another Galaxy normal, he gains 800 back and mostly makes up the difference anyways. At least this way... He might attack with his 500 into my 1200, which I believe he just changed phases. Wow! Are you kidding me? He could have taken damage no matter how else he did that, but he actually... So he could have easily taken 500 I'll keep that in mind. He could have easily taken 500 damage there, and he didn't. I want to double damage this guy, right? I want him to attack me with a like a low attacker, and then I want to be able to slam into him with a 1500. So, I still want to do the set play. I want him to lose like 500 life points, go to 33, and then I want to summon an SRM, which goes up to like 39, and then that kills him. Do we have all the attributes? Light, wind, dark, earth, fire, light winds, dark earth, fire, water. We have them all. So if we get an SRM, he's fully at 3,900. What the fuck? How does he keep doing that? Last time I put a high defender in front of him, this time I didn't, and he still keeps getting away with it. Fucking balls, man. We got a Torna, but it doesn't matter. Okay, we can guarantee some damage on him. If we draw SRM and he's bricked on bad back row, 39 minus 5 is 34. We need to do... But the Torna can do enough damage that it makes up the difference. Leave him at 400. I don't want to brick on the Torna though, right? Because I got to be able to summon SRM. Okay. And then... No, I gotta hold the Torna just to be safe. It's dangerous. But if he attacks into me again and takes some damage, then SRM just kills him. I also do want to draw SRM faster, which is why you would set the Torna. But it lets me flip him face up if he decides to get wise and go to defense position, for example. So it matters. 300 plus 34 is unfortunately still not lethal. Ow. Well, the SRM didn't come. We can out this, though, with Torna, and we probably will. Unfortunately, these are all high defense monsters. He never rammed into a fucking dude with imaginary actor. Just so annoying. Why is he doing this? Does he have a Pierce? So what's our damage cap look like now? 39 against 16 is 23. That's so bad. And we're going to have to kill this if we don't kill him. So we're going to have to kill the Universe Delta, which is only 17. And then Torna will be able to kill one of these guys, but he can crash the Transamlinic into the other one. Do we commit the Torna yet, I wonder? Do we commit the Torna here? If we use Torna and we crash into his Transamlinic, he might be forced to summon a shitty monster. Like, I could take some damage here, but... I gotta flip down his 25,000, right? Do I? Yeah, because I'm not gonna be able to win the damage race, so... Fine. Fine. Oh my god, he has something on summon. What does he have? It's not Trap Hole. What does he have? Oh my god, the Jar of Great Value! That's so stupid. Okay, so... Do we crash our Torna here? Decisions. I think we have to for best value. So we're going to discard our trap card to flip this over. And then I guess we just set a high defense monster. Summon this. Set this. We have to kill this. And he's gonna kill my Torna if I don't do this. He gets so much damage in on me if I crash. But also, like... I'm gonna do it anyways. It's dangerous. But our life points are high enough that I think we're okay. I mean, he might have one of those spell cards. It's like, give all your galaxy monsters a million extra attack. Which he can use. So we would die. It's such a shame we didn't get the SRM. If we'd gotten the SRM earlier, we could have won the game. But this is definitely... It's looking more and more like a loss. If he's bricked now, it might be hard for him to unbrick at least. Because he gets so many cards. Block attack. Why would you do that? Just to unbrick. Because yeah, he could deal damage here and he's choosing not to. Well, if he's got a normal summonable that can attack over this, still, would it really be worth more? Oh, was he going for the imaginary actor attack play again? If he gets off like a fusion, an actual imaginary actor fusion, we're so boned. Hold on, is he actually attacking with imaginary actor again? We're so back. We just need the SRM. SRM alone is not enough, though. We're going to be a few hundred points off. We don't even have the SRM. We definitely want to draw it. So we want to make sure he does some damage. Again, the new plan is the same as the old plan. We want to hold this for one side reverse draw. Do we? Not really. One side reverse draw is not going to come up. Because our win condition is we draw 7-0 Magician and we deal 3,400 to him when he's not done enough damage to us. Or rather, he has to deal some damage to himself here by attacking one of our 1,400 defenders. If he attacks correctly again, I'm going to be so mad. Because if he attacks wrong and I draw SRM and he doesn't have a good trap card, then we can win here. Despite all the odds. Our opponent's on a bad deck, but our deck is worse, clearly. We have not seen SR... No! No! You're not supposed to do that! No! My win condition! Oh, we lose. We lose, because SRM can only kill one of these, and then he's going to be able to clap back. So I think that's the game. Unless he summons another weenie. If he summons another weenie, there's a chance. That's not a weenie. That's not weenie enough. I need a weenie or weenie. Is there any world where we win the game? I hate it because I know there was a chance. What is he going to summon? Is he going to fill up this slot? Play a weenie. You don't get 2 attacks because there's too many spell traps. That's not a weenie, goddammit! Play another imaginary actor! Why? He gave me so many chances to punish him! Oh my god! What? Why do you keep doing this? I can clear this now! I couldn't clear it before, now I can! Because if I get... Hold on, did I get rid of my Seraph of Darkness? Oh wait, we're gonna die because he's got piercing. Oh yes. Oh wait. No, we don't die, because he can't attack twice. Wait, I did not get rid... Hold on. I didn't get rid of my Seraph of Darkness. Do we win the game? I don't know if we win the game. We have how many monsters? We have 4 monsters. That, like, potentially wins the game, right? We have to get as much damage as possible. So, hold on. I think this wins the game if he doesn't have anything. Which is fucking ridiculous. There's no way I should be winning this game. But he's got 2 monsters, though. I still don't think I win, but I have to go for it. Hold on. If I don't win, then I die. And I don't win. So I have to make sure I don't die, but there's no way to do that. So we just lose? That's so sad. Because we're going down to too few cards in deck. We can only afford to play 1 card. But if we played this doesn't even out the boss, which we need to kill. But we need to kill both bosses or we lose. That's so sad. That's death by deck out. That's so sad because SRM was too far down the deck. So we just lose. That's so sad. That's so sad. Because we do 1400 and then we attack directly and do 2400. And that's not enough. For a second I was thinking we get 2 direct attacks, but Seraph would just put him in defense position. Which would not be enough. And then we would draw and kill ourselves to deck out. Because SRM was too far to the bottom of the deck. Ah! We had a chance there! Fuck! Okay. That's so sad. I'm so sad. If Seraph of Darkness could have just, you know, killed his 25,000, just gotten rid of it, deleted it from existence, then we would have been cooking. Then we would have had lethal. It would have been just barely lethal. That's kind of where my mind was when I played the SRM. I'm like, we win. But then I realized, wait, no, we lose. My opponent is on 40 cards. Great. Higher chance of bricking. Stop setting monsters. That's enough monsters. Nope. Okay, terrible start. Wait, hold on. We have the spice. Can we capitalize? Not really. I mean, we can do some early damage, but is it worth it? I guess so. We can... Aren't they bricked on low levels, though? They have no high-level monsters. So I want them to draw no high-level monsters. That's how I win the game. If I clear their board and I let them re-establish low-level monsters, that's how I lose the game. So... I am planning to use the one-sided reverse, but I want them to... Are they holding the high levels, actually? No, low levels. They could be holding the high levels, and there's no spell traps. If that's the case, then we can't clear the whole board anyway, because we would have to crash our 15s, and we would never do that. I'm going to save the one-sided reverse. I'm still going to set it, I'm not crazy. Here's my idea. I can summon the SRM, do a big attack, and if they can't counterattack, I can one-sided reverse. Yeah, they're bricked. They're bricked on all low levels. This was the plan. This is the strategy. But we can't capitalize because our deck sucks. Hold on. We just got to get... We have our one relevant spell trap in play, so we just got to unclog our hand as fast as possible. He's bricked. I need to unbrick before they unbrick. I have 2 bosses. Torna or SRM could be good. They drew a spell trap. That must be the draw for turn. Okay. They have a Celtic Guard. They're going in for damage. Okay, they're decent statted monsters, unfortunately, which means there's not much abuse we can get. This is a big mistake on their part. Granted, they're a new player, but they're letting me unbrick before they unbrick. What they should be doing is, like, stalling out, because... By letting me unbrick first, this is exactly what I wanted, I'm going to be able to do a lot of damage, and they are not. And I can clear their field now, which is good, because one-sided reverse cannot work on face-out monsters, so I can potentially do a big swing next turn. Granted, they have a back row, but I'm just going to decide that that is nothing, that it will not come up, because I don't want it to. The back row needs to be nothing. If it is not nothing, I will be a sad panda. We should like what? Play around barrier? Sure. We'll play around barrier. And then we'll barrier check. There's no barrier. Okay, we got him on the ropes. We have one-sided reverse draw for next turn, where if they set 3 weenies, we can flip one of them up. They're bricked, currently on low levels, right? Whole hand is low levels. If they top deck a boss, I'm gonna be sad. Just set 3 monsters. I can use the one-sided reverse. That won't be enough to win, but it might be enough to get them close enough that if I get a Torna, which I just got, hold on, we might be cooking with elbow grease here. So we got a Torna as well. We definitely use, well, okay, we Torna first to see what we're dealing with. This could be a win here, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury. We're going to discard this to flip up this one. That is unfortunately decent stats. So I'm not going to use the one-sided reverse yet. I could, but I won't. Yeah, these are all decent stats. The one-sided reverse, as long as we have the Torna, it doesn't really make sense to use the one-sided reverse. This is for... I guess I could have held the Torna and used the one-sided reverse. And then, if they cleared the SRM, we could have used the Torna as backup. But I think it makes sense to establish 2 bosses, right? Because it's going to be hard for them to clear. They just drew a back row. And if that's like a real back row, we could be in trouble. So we still have our Torna, so we're still going to do this. What's better to... this one, I think? I'm not paying attention to attributes. 39 is... hold on. What is our fucking attributes? Earth, dark, water, fire, light, wind. That was 39 is 24. That should win regardless, so we're going to hold the one-sided reverse in case it's like... I don't fucking know, man. It could be negate attack. Do we have lethal? Did we win? No! He got a real card! It was... oh! Yes, we won! For a second I saw Phantom Bind. I'm like... I thought it went down to 3,300. It went down to 3,800. I'm like, wait, 33 or 15 is not enough. It was 38. My math... we won! We won a real game! The opponent bricked on low levels. We got our Torna with our SRM. We didn't get our... we didn't get our... what's it called? Our... we didn't even need the one-sided reverse. It worked out! Alright, the deck is working out. I think it's my good... I'd like to believe it's my good play that's causing us to win so awesomely. So we only got 2 more losses before another win. Nice! That's great! This is going way better than last time. We're at a 3-loss to 2-win stratagem. That's awesome. Haven't gotten anything crazy from the rewards yet, but that's awesome. Okay, new wheel spin. Who dis? Let's just spin it. Galactica Go Rush. That's a new set. There could be some strong stuff in there. Have we opened a Galactica Go Rush? I don't think so. So I think we can just jump straight to it. Alright, we're going to ignore those 10 packs plus 1 UR, as juicy as it would be, and we're going to take a pack. Feels good. Anything good in here? A 1400 attacker, that's better than some of the stuff we have right now. Okay. When opponent's monster clears an attack, we have a Galaxy-type monster. I don't know if I have any Galaxy monsters, but this is probably better than any of the traps right now, if we can use it. We got a thing! This is a monster we were just facing! Not in the game, but the game we could have won that we didn't win. Send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard. Make 1 face of monster opponent's field. Lose 800 attack at the end of this turn. That's like, that can become 3,000. That's like an out to stuff. That's great. And if you send a Galaxy-type normal, gain 800. That's amazing. And it's got a decent defense stat. That's a great boss. I don't know if we use it right now, but let's see. Let's take a look, shall we? Take a look. It's in a book. The Reading Rainbow. I believe we don't have any, like, Galaxy at all. What the... We have 1 Galaxy. So, in theory, we could run this if we wanted to get off of SRM. If we wanted to get off of SRM, we could go to 3 bosses, I guess. Because we're definitely putting this in the deck. We gotta make sure to keep all of our attributes, which is something I have not been paying attention to, if we're gonna be staying on SRM. But I think that's not too hard, right? What is the worst card in the deck? These are all low levels, so again, I still want to keep on the track of cutting the low levels. The worst low level now is the 700, because this is like, this is so infrequent that it's going to come up. I don't think it's worth considering. 1,000 defense here is sometimes a consideration, so I think this is the better card than this. Yeah, so we'll get rid of this. We'll put this in the deck. Now, do we go on the Galaxy stuff? Ignore Ansler. I'm going to be disenchanting him. So, if we went on the not SRM route, we could clog our deck less, because we would only have 30 cards. We would get to actually use this trap for something instead of, you know, nothing. Potentially. This is a decent boss. It's like... It's kind of on the level of SRM. It doesn't hit quite as hard, but it's got a better defense stat, it's got a slightly better attack stat, it can recover. And this guy, I mean, Earth attribute plant type monster. How many? We don't have much plants, right? Hold on, I text searched Galaxy. I should actually search the Galaxy type. I don't think it's any different, no. What about the plant type? I don't think we have that many plants. No, it's still just the one. So, the idea would be, we'd be losing our Torna, and we'd be losing our SRM, but we would get back Universe Dia, who I think is about as good as SRM. He doesn't hit as hard, which could matter, but I think it's pretty good. It would turn on our Galaxy Trap for later. The 1600 is fine. It's not as good as Torna, but it would give us a second 2400, which in fringe cases could be better than that, and it thins our deck. So is it correct? Torna just put in great value for us in that last game, to be fair. So it's a tough replacement, right? We would get a real trap, though. Oh, this is tough. I think it's close. I think it's close. Losing Torna, like Torna to Witch is not a great replacement, but it's like Torna to Witch and Gujarmu. But Torna helps us beat set 3 pass, which doesn't come up much, but it came up in that game. SRM hits so hard though, right? 36 to 39 as opposed to 3,000. Who cares about gaining life points? If we lose our 1 or 2 bosses, we just die. I think it's not quite there. I think it's not quite there to switch off of Rush on 7's Road. I think it's close. But I think for now, we're going to stay without it. So we'll just keep the cards we have. Yes. That sounds correct in my headspace. So, let's do some more games. Probably not too many more. We haven't done that many games, but they've been, like, longer ones. Alright, here we go. So at this point, we've done 5 games. We did 8 games last time. I feel like we've been going for longer this time than last time. I guess because the deck building decisions are actually existing now, as opposed to not existing at all. Oh, could this be someone doing their one-a-day Yugioh that doesn't actually care at all? Oh, they must have won a game, because otherwise they wouldn't be on a rank-up game. And they have a full extra deck? Oh, could they be playing, like, real Matarion stuff? We got our boss monster. So, our deck has, like, all low levels, so... if my opponent bricks on bad cards, I want them to attack my stuff so I can damage them with SRM. If my opponent has good cards, then summoning these guys in attack position gets them run over. And I don't have many great ways to beat set 3 pass. I think I have enough 1500s that I am going to set these. Besides, I want them to attack me so I can do a bunch of damage with SRM, right? That was definitely telegraphed, setting this first and then thinking on these. But, okay, that's great to see. That is a bad card that oh my god! Ah! Type change beam! How much of a good Matarion deck do they have? They're on a rookie rank! Oh, hold on. They're super bricked. Oh, wait, hold on. Could I win this turn if they have no good cards? What do we have in our graveyard? We have light. We want to get as much attributes. Water we're getting in there. Light, water, and then this would be light again. So dark or wind. We'll get the wind in there because this is more useful potentially. So test for trap hole. There was no trap hole. Alright, so they could have a good trap and we could get ruined here. I don't think we can quite win, but we can do a lot if they don't have stuff, you know? I guess... Could they have a barrier? There's no barrier potential. I'm trying to think if there's any reason... Because I want to play around Recital, potentially. So, we'll just attack with this first. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason not to do that. Okay, this gets him nice and low. We still have Torna and one side reverse, so if he decides to go on the defensive, there's a possibility. He could also brick on too many low levels. Metarion decks can definitely brick, especially if you're rookie rank. He's playing Metarion script. This is, like, most likely to brick, I would argue, of all the builds. But he does have this. He's using it without fusion, though. Is he just trying to defend because he doesn't have adequate defenses? Oh my god, is he actually going to make the fusion? No! No! No, we lose! It was such a good start, but then he drew good. We lose! We can't beat this! Because Torna can't beat it! No! No, it was such a good start! What could we have done? Could we have just maybe attacked with the 15s and not summoned our boss? Would it have mattered? If he was gonna fuse anyways. But our SRM could out the boss. No, maybe we hold the SRM there, because if he gets a good fusion, we can potentially out it with the SRM. So we just get in for less damage there. And we even drew the one-sided reverse. Torna's 16 into, like, an actor's 500 is only 1100. We still don't win the game. There's no way, right? There's just no way. What if he is, like, silly and recycles our SRM? I'm gonna set my biggest stuff. I want to draw a Torna, I guess? So, darn. Yeah, because if I get Torna plus one side reverse, it's not impossible if he goes on the defensive, which he probably will with a hand like this. He has fusion now. But he has to fuse with whatever's on board, right? So what's on board? Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? He set this? That's what he had on board? No! That means he can destroy our one set. It's over now. It's over. There's no way. He's never going to have two sets, even if we get Torna. It doesn't matter. There's no way we're going to be able to stall out because he's got 16 cards left in deck. Plus, he can use this to beat set 3 pass. Hold on. What is he going to shuffle into our deck? He's going to put back our shit, right? He's giving us... He's hoping we don't draw bosses. Basically, he's giving it... Well... Where'd our SRM go? Oh, wait. SRM's back in our deck. That's right. I completely forgot about that. This doesn't destroy it, so we're not dead yet. I actually completely forgot about that, genuinely. Draw SRM right now. Didn't happen. We could potentially... Oh, hey, guess what? This actually works against his deck. We need SRM. That's it. If we get SRM and he doesn't have his legend card, maybe he's doing this because he does have it. This doesn't matter. I guess technically there's no spellcasters, but just in case there is, I want to be able to draw with this. Technically, if he keeps shuffling monsters back into our deck, we could deck him out. But he's gonna start going on the offensive soon, I'm sure. He's probably got his legend card as well. Well, he's not decking us out like that. He's probably looking for our legend card, and he's like, where is it? He's likely going to be able to stop us with, like, a negate attack, and that's why this guy's in attack position. As long as we keep drawing bad back row, which we did not draw anymore. We have this, but we should sit... Okay, here's what we do. We hold our one spellcaster so that maybe next turn we can summon it and kill the magic juggler and do 1 billion damage. That's the lead strat. Because he's going to be able to do like 2800 to us, but that's not too bad. I wonder. Was it correct in a situation like that to summon our SRM? Because if he sets 3 and passes, then we're not in a good spot unless we draw one of our back row beating cards, or set 3 pass beating cards. But we do have those, and then that can help us win immediately, right? I don't know, it's such a debate, right? Like, do you go for the SRM immediately, or do you hold in hopes that you can beat a boss? Torna doesn't do anything. Okay, this is the turn. This is the turn where we have to do our strat. We have to draw SRM right now. And if we don't, then we want to... I guess we could theoretically go for one more turn. But realistically, we wouldn't be able to go for any more turns. Unless he pops our back row. So we'll get rid of this. And it was not what we needed. So... if he pops our back row, we can live for a turn, which means we can maybe get SRM. Is he popping our back row? How safe is he being? No, he's going for lethal. Yeah, he got it. Probably. Yeah. Yeah, he got it. He got it. I gotta remember that that guy puts SRM back in deck, so I had a chance if we redrew the SRM. That's a shame. He drew a brick open, but we couldn't capitalize. I do wonder if maybe it was correct to go for just summon the Weemies, hold the SRM, so that if he actually summons a boss, we can clear the guy. He might have had the Legend Trap anyways. Oh well. These are ending up closer than I expected. I guess that's what happens when our opponents build bad and play bad. We build worse, but we play better. It's such a tough decision on if you hold the SRM in that situation. I think it really depends on... I don't know, it's so tough, right? Because if they brick again, I can potentially beat them next turn, as opposed to, you know, I can come back if they get a boss. And I can come back if they get a boss, but my lethal clock is lower at that point. And I might not be able to beat them that turn, where, yeah, I don't know. But if they brick again and I summon SRM next turn, maybe that's good enough? If I brick again and they summon SRM, maybe that is good enough. If I summon SRM on the second turn instead of the first turn, and only summon him when I'm going for the lethal push? Maybe? It's hard to say. It depends on lethal math, right? Maybe we should be holding SRM because we have so few bosses, so we want to hold our bosses to out their bosses, unless I need our boss to out their bosses. Out their non-bosses, I mean. Maybe that's correct. That game felt winnable, I don't know. So... it's like he's taunting me. If we don't kill the Proto-Cybers, and he's on the skill, he's just gonna get Cyber and Dragon, and we die immediately. So I feel like we have to kill them, right? That is the vibe I'm getting. He has no back row. So... let's kill them, shall we? Do as much damage as possible. in case the math matters, and then set the bad card. Because if he gets Cyber End Dragon, we don't have anything that can out that. Even SRM only goes up to 39. I guess SRM plus Seraph or Torna would do it, but that's pretty fringe, right? And we'd have a really, like, they'd put us on a clock. Now this way, they're going to put us on a clock anyways, but at least we can set 3 pass starting next turn. At the moment, no, they could clear a whole board. Oh! Oh, lovely. And they did have the skill. They probably messed up last turn. They didn't realize it's a turn to an onward skill. If we get SRM, we can kill this. This is an SRM or bust situation. This is another case where if we ran the other boss instead, the other boss does not hit hard enough to clear this, because the other boss goes up to 3,000. Which is a relevant benchmark now that Ancient Golem is in the format. Thankfully, that thing has a decent defense stat. So yeah, if he had summoned Cyber End and Ancient Golem, we would have been super fucked. So, we're not in danger of dying yet. What we need to do, I think, is save this to pitch this. Save dealer to pitch Torna for when we're in danger of dying, which is not yet. It will probably be next turn, but it's not yet. Wait, did I see internet disconnecting on his side? Because that'd be great. Hold on though. Does this make sense? Because if we're pitching dealer, that's just drawing an extra card. This doesn't make sense. Because we still have Spell Archer in the deck, so we could draw Spell Archer and pitch that with Mystic Dealer. That could be the lead play. And regardless, we're drawing less cards if we don't do this. Oh shit, he's got Cyber Twin. Are we dead? I think we're dead. It's looking like we're dead. He's gonna get Fusion. We're technically not dead unless he has a normal summonable monster. But if we get SRM, what do? We can only kill one of them, and then he kills us with the other guy. Still, let's see if he has it. Let's see if he has lethal this turn or not. Because, I don't know, that's just fun to see, right? Oh, now maybe our internet will kill us. Lovely. Do you have a normal summonable monster? Can you threaten lethal? I just wanted to know. Wait, hold on. This might fail. Hold on. It would just be funny if this fails and he rage quits. Because this could fail to clear something. And that would be funny. And because this can't kill me if this, like, if Ancient Gear Golem hits one of these and he attacks all times without this and the 1000 hits me directly, he fails to kill me. And that would just be really funny. It would be really funny to see, because yeah, he can't kill me this turn now. And I want him to know that. I'm surprised he didn't go for, like, a bigger lethal push. There's no way I win, because SRM against this is still not enough for a lethal, because we didn't do any early damage, but it's still funny. It's still funny that he failed to kill me. He could have definitely killed me that turn, he didn't. Do we draw the SRM? Out of curiosity. No, we don't. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Wait, we have this. A thunder. We can gain life, which will do absolutely nothing, but it's funny. It has to be face up, though, right? we have a face-up thunder type monster, which means we're screwed because that's still way too much damage. And he's just going to pierce us and we're going to die. So let's get out. Okay. I ran out of water. I was not expecting to run out of water. I just have water on the side that I drink when my throat gets parched. I'm talking more than I've been expecting. Oh, shit. This is bad. This is why... Okay. Wait, hold on. Wait. Oh, no. Hold... Oh. Ah, they bricked and I can't capitalize. Get this shit out of my hand. They full bricked and I can't capitalize. This is the saddest thing in the world. Okay. That convinced me to take one of these damn traps out. Come on, I win. I win. Let me win. Thank you. Thank you. Hold on. Oh, hold on. No, don't do that. Summon this guy. And then summon this guy. Is that enough? Hold on. 15 and 29. That's not enough. But if I summon this guy, this actually should... Because 15, 13, 45... That's lethal. That is math. We did it. I don't know if they were, like, losing on purpose or what, but we did it. We got there. That actually did convince me, though. I've been keeping the spell traps in just to help me filter through my deck quicker, but that was bad. I'm going to go down one lower. Like, sometimes you're just going to get hands like that, but I'm going to go down one lower, because that was really bad. I shouldn't be drawing hands like that. I know, like, once in a blue moon they're going to happen, but I don't want to deal with that. Gosh, I remember how Simo typically ends his videos after winning a game before a wheel spin. But I'm just gonna, you know, I'm gonna say screw the clickbait. I just want to get it done, especially because my videos probably aren't gonna be uploaded as frequently. But we'll see. I am enjoying it for sure. What do we get? Genesis Maximum again? We just got a Genesis Maximum. I mean, okay. I'm getting a lot of Genesis Maximum. Also, this means we get to roll the box reset wheel. Okay, no reset. So, let's do some more Genesis Maximum then. Didn't I say how this was one of the worst boxes, the least good, and we keep rolling it? I think this is our most rolled box yet. I mean, it's whatever. I mean, this early, it's still, like, there's still plenty of good stuff to get, so... What do we get? Oh, something good? Huh, Shrinker Shimp. This might be just what I needed to tip me over to the edge of not running the SRM deck. Send 2 face-up Cyberse type monsters from your field to the graveyard. One face-up monster in your opponent's field loses attack with the number of monsters sent to the graveyard to meet this requirement times 300. That doesn't really matter. The point is it's level 5 1700, which is... That's another decent statted tribute monster I can get. It doesn't do something like Torna does, really, but... I mean, in theory it does if we have a bunch of Cyberse, but that's not very consistent. Counter Pigeons. Once declares an attack targeting your attack position winged beast type monster. We actually have 2 of those 1500s. This is definitely going in the deck. The level of the attacking monster. How often is that actually going to do anything? Though, probably not too often, because our attack position winged beasts have 1500, so... Like, if they're attacking it with a boss, this isn't going to be enough. Unless it's like a weak boss. It's probably good enough to go in the deck, but... Fucking Overlord. I played so much Overlord back during that format, before I took my hiatus from the game. This is not going to do anything for us, but it's funny to get. Okay, so let's go down 1 on spells and traps, like I said. What is the worst of this one? Because this will never do anything, literally ever. And then we add... Well, we're going to add counter pigeons, because this can do stuff. But I want to go down 1 on useless spell traps. At the moment, this is still useless, because we don't have enough thunders. I see we have 1 Cyberse. How much Cyberse do we have? Cyberse. 1. So we could send this and this to, we could reduce something by 600, or send 1 to reduce by 300. It's okay. It's an okay card. Hold on, the skill is level 6 or higher? Level 6 or higher, and this is level 5. Value! Let's put that in the deck immediately. Okay, now, I think because I can run this in the SRM deck, I'm not going to switch over. If I couldn't run it, I was considering it. But because I can, I'm not going to. We still don't have any Galaxy Monsters, so this isn't worth running. And then we have the 800 Zero, which that's like, it's dark. It would only be worth running if our attributes line up well. Like, how many darks do we have? This is a dark. I actually have a lot of lights. I'm noticing I have a lot of lights. How many darks do we have? Not many, because Witch isn't in the deck, this isn't in the deck. We have, 4. We currently have 2 Baby Star Goats. We have 4 darks in the deck right now. How many lights do we have in the deck right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we're comparing dark to light, it'd be worth it to take out a light to put in another dark. And those are the worst cards in the deck right now, so I guess we do it, right? Yeah, we run this. I was gonna say it's weird. Like, the only reason to not run this would be if there's, like, synergy with Fiends or something, but we don't have Fiend synergy, so we'll replace it to get a Dark instead, because that makes the attributes just that tiny little bit better. And yeah, I think that's going to be the deck for now, and I'll call that the episode too. It's improving, slowly but surely. If we get one more real boss monster, you know, maybe we're cooking with candle grease. This is another a damage out. This is great for the deck, honestly. This has never seen any competitive play ever because, like, it's just not good enough for what Cybers are doing. The fact that it requires, like, if it could do a 600 debuff from just one send, it would probably be good enough for some competitive builds. But because it's 300 per send, you can get like 300 debuffs on level 4 lower monsters. But we don't have any of those. So for our deck, hey, I'll take the level 5 doing the 300 debuff, because it can send itself even, which is a huge minus. But sometimes it can help. It can help you get over those pinch situations. We've run into them even. So yeah, we'll call it there. My throat is parched. Next time I'll bring more water. And next time, you know, this time we won 3 and lost 5. Our win rate is super improving. Things are looking up. Things can only get better from here, surely. We're still in rookie rank, right? Fingers crossed.